All right. Welcome everyone to round number 5. Here we see a Mitsurugi Ryzeal mirror, except we see Jordan on top also playing Fiendsmith. So we will go ahead and see him start. It appears. Wow, the camera quality turned buns again. It's okay though. I can tell what these cards are. So we're going to see Jordan start his turn by activating Mitsurugi Habakiri, and then on the tributing of the Saji on Res and activating the effect, it will get met by Ash. And then from here, we're going to see him activate the Prayers. Prayers effect will tribute the Habakiri, yeah. And that's going to not only add him a monster, but also a body on the field on Res by paying 8, and the Mitsurugi Ritual. So let's see here what ends up happening. I mean, there's not much to think. Jordan notoriously slow plays. That's my boy, alright? You know, I fuck with him, but just know he be slow playing. Okay, so now we see him special summoning out the Saji on Res, adding the Murakumo, and then I mean, he should be adding Prayers off the Habakiri, right? Not Prayers, but Ritual. Okay. I don't know if he added the Ritual. I'm sure he did, but now he's going to normal summon the Serpent and go for Baguska. What? That's crazy. Surely you had more than just Baguska Pass. Because this is Duo Drive. And you should have had the Ritual for the Prayer, so that you can summon Murakumo if you get Nibiru or something later. Like, what? This doesn't make sense at all. Okay, sure. Now Nicholas is going to go ahead and start his turn by activating the Mitsurugi Prayers. Unsure if he's going to tribute or not, though. So he doesn't. So he does not tribute, and he adds himself a copy of Habakiri. And then surely in the main phase, we're going to see Habakiri activate here. So Habakiri summoning the Saji and then tributing Saji. Yep. And then that is going to also be met with Ash Blossom. Both players trading ashes to their Sajis. Awesome, awesome. Now we're going to see Mitsurugi Ritual summon from a hand by tributing a copy of the Snake Serpent and Kusanagi, more than likely. Yeah. So from here, we're going to see Chainlink 1, Kusanagi it looks like, and Chainlink 2 Serpent. And now we're going to see him Ritual summon yet again, this time from the deck, the Murakumo, and then he's going to be able to special summon out the Habakiri and adding himself a copy of Prayers. So from here, we're gonna more than likely see a Dynamondo, right? Oh, well, yeah. Actually, you know what he could have done? Instead of linking off the Snake Serpent, he could have linked off with the Murakumo. That way, he sends back the Habakiri still, and he can Dynamondo tribute for the Murakumo to come back on the next turn. Now, on the activation of Perulia, is this why he did this play, by the way? I don't know. Anyways, on the Perulia, he will chain the Murakumo so that he can negate, and it will resolve as the Jordan ended up discarding a card. From here, we see Nicholas normal summon out the Lurie, special summon the Requiem to special summon out the Lacrima, I can only assume. So this is not Nicholas B then. This is someone else, right? Because this does not seem like the individual that we saw in the last game with Ridwan. Because they're also playing Fiendsmith. Anyways, from here though, yeah, see, this is where the Serpent would have come up. Because then he could have overlaid 2 4s for Duo Drive. But it's okay. we're going to see him now summon out the Engraver, special summon out the Sequence. Again, I don't think he needed to summon out the Engraver just yet. He could have just used the Murakumo, but whatever. And now summoning the Desiree. And this is game if there is no Nibiru from Jordan's end. Only giving him 1 draw off the Perulia. Really amazing. So yeah, this is 18. No, 2,000 actually. Actually, no, 22 I think. Plus 18 equals 4K. And then when he goes Agnumde effect, the Desiree will be 46, which is game. Awesome. All right. So both players moving on to game number 2. Hopefully we can see a bit of a better turn 1 from Jordan this time. Right. So now we are back with game number 2. So we are going to see Jordan start off yet again. And I mean, I think game 1 was just a fumble from him. I think he would have won if he just went for the sequence that I detailed, but it's okay. We live and we learn, man. So do know that when I analyze and critique these videos, it's not to make fun of the individual, but just to, you know, I'm always asking questions as to why someone did this so that they can hopefully present us with better plays later on, right? So now from here, he is going to normal summon the Saji, grabbing him a copy of the Mitsurugi Ritual. Mitsurugi Ritual will be activated to special summon from the hand the Habakiri and dumping 2 monsters, probably the Kusanagi and the Serpent. So this is interesting. This is something that I've started to see more and more, which is people actually playing the Serpent in the deck. Honestly, it doesn't seem bad at all, but we can tell that it wasn't normal at least a month and a half ago when I was playing the deck myself. But honestly, the deck's just still ridiculously powerful, so all the bricks realistically make your deck better if you don't draw them. So from here, he has a few options. He did get Fuelos, but I think it's worth giving Nicholas the draws here, because you can end off on a really good end board. If he goes Duo Drive here, he gets to add 2 rank 4s, 2 level 4s rather. And then, let's see, that could get him access to Cross. So that'd be 1 draw. Then he could still make a Detonator. That would be 2 draws. And the Mitsurugi Ritual, the Murakumo, is going to be 4 draws total, or 3 draws total, right? So I think it's worth giving him the draws here. So now he's going to... Oh, he hard drew the Cross too. Nice. So he's going to Xyz into the Duo Drive. He's going to get a draw now. And then effect of Duo Drive, unless he activates a Ritual first, and he does. Okay. So now he's going to go ahead and Ritual Summon for the Murakumo from the deck. This is now a +1 for Nicholas, but also for Jordan here. He's going to be able to add himself a copy of the Prayers, and then special summon back the Habakiri. Now, where do you go from here? I think if he has the Prayers and he has the Purification in hand, he can go ahead and tribute. Yeah, so that's what he'll do. He's going to tribute the Murakumo to get a search and a special. Looking at that Kusanagi here, he ends up adding the Habakiri and then special summoning the Kusanagi. And then from here, he's going to go ahead and Murakumo effect to search and special. No Bestial or DD Crow from Nicholas and or even the Ghost Bell. So that's going to go ahead and grab him the Purification, I'm pretty sure. Oh man, still taking his time. God, good lord. Come on, there you go. Now, the only way this gets punished is if he gets nibbed. But he has a material here for the Duo Drive, so looks like he's about to utilize that material, or maybe not. Showing him what he knows. Come on. Something has to happen here. Like, you already played into the nib. Okay. It looks like he will not give him any more draws. Is comfortable with just passing on the Duo Drive, cross negate, as well as the purification and maybe whatever else he may have in hand. So let's see how this turns out. Mitsurugi Ryzeal can break boards, not efficiently most of the time, but it can. However, with a Fiendsmith package, this can get the dice rolling immediately. So Engraver will activate its effect to search for a Fiendsmith track, more than likely. Jordan looking at his hand, seeing if he has any in-hand responses. The odds would probably be no, but let's see what happens here. Looks like he will not respond with anything, but on resolution he will detach the looks like Saji from the duo drive here. Oh, come on, man. Oh, he actually lets it go. Okay. Be careful when you do this in tournaments. Players can shark you, and in this circumstance, because you are about to detach it, they could say that you have committed to the act. So do be careful. Now from here, he will add Lurie, discard Lurie, and then Lurie will activate its effect to summon. No response here. Then he's going to go ahead and Requiem, summon the La Crema more than likely. Let's see what he does. He picked up his hand. The Requiem itself will go ahead and negate the Requiem rather. The Requiem will be negated by the cross. Now he still has Engraver, so Engraver will go ahead and special summon himself out. That will get met by a ghost spell though. Okay. So we know the last card in hand then is Habakiri. Does Nicholas have any follow-up plays? He does, and that is the Mitsurugi Ritual. I'm probably negating this, right? At this point, you kind of lost the amount of, how should I call it? The plays to stop your opponent are very limited. And if you let this go through, even if they summon out the Murakumo and you negate the Murakumo instead, it could potentially be chain blocked by whatever he sends. So I think this has to be stopped no matter what. Okay, so he will let the ritual go through, tributing the Murakumo actually. Interesting. Probably drew targets, but he can still tribute from hand. And now he's going to activate the Murakumo to search. And now he's going to add the Mitsurugi Ritual, potentially looking to summon back that Murakumo from the graveyard. Now that at least for sure gets stopped. Okay, so Mitsurugi Ritual is activated. This will get met by the Mitsurugi Purification, and then the Murakumo will now be able to add prayers along with blowing up the Habakiri on resolution as Chainlink 1. Okay. So there we go. Now Murakumo declaring its effect to destroy Nicholas's monsters. And then from here, what is the play? Can Nicholas continue? And it looks like the answer is yes. He's going to normal summon the Saji. He did not normal summon whatsoever. So from here, this could add him a prayers. If he has the prayers, that means he can add in Reborn. He can't normal summon again. So what all can he do? He does have Fiendsmith cards that he can rely on as well. But what he is going to do is tribute the Saji for the prayers. That's going to be met with by the Murakumo. Does he discard? He does. He ends up discarding the La Crema, which is really good in the graveyard at this point because it can bring out the Requiem. From here, he adds and special summons the Aramasa. Aramasa's effects now going to trigger in order to add him a Mitsurugi Ritual. That is going to be the Habakiri, and then he can actually go ahead and use the Habakiri effect since he's never used it actually. And that can summon out the Kusanagi potentially to add the ritual or the mirror. Oh, okay. Looks like he had another ritual in hand. Yeah, he did. Okay. I thought he already summoned from hand, though. Or was I confused? If he didn't, then now he has add back plus a special summon from the grave. So he can actually do a lot here. He can begin by going Dynamondo to bounce back the Murakumo back to the deck. And then he can go ahead and from there make... Or actually, with the amount of bodies that he has here, I wonder if there's a line for him to... Oh, you know what? He has 2 level 4s. He can now start going into his XEs. So he can go Duo Drive, search for X plus... X plus... Well, it wouldn't be X. It'd probably be Sword plus Ice. However, he chooses not to go for the Ryzeal stuff. Why? Goes immediately for the Dynamondo. Because if he wanted to Dynamondo, he still could have Dynamondo no matter what. It's just, he would have had to Xyz summon first and then search. Because the Duo Drive doesn't lock you from going into links. And now he goes SP, targeting the Kusanagi to banish it. I'm not liking this. Does he have any extenders? Like, does he have X Ryzeal in hand? I don't think so. Even if he did, he's not getting a search. Yeah, that seems really bad, dude. Interesting. So I think Jordan wins here just out of the sheer fact that, I mean, he has all the advantage and none of the disadvantages that Nicholas has here. I mean, I guess Nick has follow-up with the La Crema, but that doesn't seem very good at all. I'm sorry. I think he should have gone Duo Drive, 100%. Okay, so... he's going to move to the battle phase and attack over the SP, and then attack directly for, what is this, 26? He could have protected his life points, Nicholas, but it's fine. From here, Jordan's looking through his grave, weighing out his options. I would... If he has a level 4 that he can go for, he would desperately need it. He does have the prayer, so I think he can get 2 bodies actually. So let's see what plays out. He goes prayers, tributes the Habakiri from hand. Okay, couldn't he have done this in the battle phase and get more damage? No, I'm just saying. So instead of tributing the one on field, he tributes the one from hand, and then hand effect to... Oh, no, resolution, sorry. Summon Saji in defense mode. Saji effect to search for probably the Mitsurugi ritual or mirror if he plays it. Otherwise, he probably should have summoned Kusanagi. Huh, okay. So from here, I guess Nicholas is also going to chain the mirror from his graveyard. I wonder if it just matters if the name is tributed or if it has to be your ritual name. But it's okay. So he's gonna add the prayers and a copy of Habakiri. Nope, changes his mind. What do you got, fam? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, Habakiri cannot add itself, and Saji cannot add a monster. So I guess he was out of targets there, meaning that... Oh, you know what? The Kusanagi got banished. Duh. How did I miss that? Okay, so this is still anyone's game then. Oh, okay. So he summons the Perulia, makes the code talker, and now he's gonna ritual summon. Yes, sir. All right. So, yeah, he's going to be able to now ritual summon for the Mitsurugi Murakumo, but, you know, one thing that he could have done is activate Duo Drive to detach one material from the Code Talker and the Duo Drive to search and then make his board unbreakable. So again, another thing that could have been more optimized, but this here should solidify the game. All right, well, what does Nicholas have here? The La Crema does get stopped by the effect of Murakumo, but now in the main phase of Nicholas's turn, he will go ahead and activate the Engraver, shuffling back the La Crema from the grave, and he could Murakumo again. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing it, or you can just go ahead and cross-negate the effect and then stop him from accessing Fiendsmith here. I guess even if you let this go through, you can always negate the send effect anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, but Gravedigger's Trap Hole is activated, lowering Nicholas's life points by 2k, and had Jordan actually use the prayers in the battle phase for Habakiri, Nicholas would have actually been out for the count, but it's okay. He realizes that he cannot keep playing, so he will move on to game number 3. We'll be right back with that match. Now, I do want to apologize to y'all. I know I haven't been the greatest at commentating today so far. I do these videos during my work shift because, you know, I work from home, but today was a super busy day, so I'm trying to catch up mentally. But yeah, Nicholas is going to start his turn with the Engraver, completely playing around that Perulia here, at the very least at this very moment. And now he's going to activate the Tract, which is going to add Lurie, discard Lurie, and then Lurie effect will attempt to special summon himself. Here we see Jordan though target the Lurie, which is amazing in this instance because one thing that DD Crow can do aside from the Bestials is actually be used no matter what. It doesn't matter if the opponent has a monster or not, and that will stop Nicholas's turn, setting 3 cards and then passing. Wow. All right, so now we're gonna see Jordan start his turn by special summoning X, sending the Sky Blaster, I assume. Yep. And now X1, Sky Blaster 2, targeting the set middle card. Will this be met with anything else? Looks like it will be met with Dimensional Barrier, calling what I can only assume XCs. Obviously, D-Barrier being great for calling any of the extra deck types aside from links and rituals. However, in this case, you probably just want to stop the XCs because currently you don't know if they have access to Mitsurugi or not. From here, Jordan will special summon out the sword, adding himself a copy of Ice. Okay. And then from here, you probably just attack directly, right? I mean, it's not like you can XC summon unless he called Ritual. Okay. So he did call XCs. Okay, so if Jordan has access to Ritual cards, he could potentially end the game, but you gotta be wary about the back row here. Okay, still playing aggressive. He's going to go ahead and normal summon the Ice to special summon Star, probably. Yes, and does it in defense mode instead of attack mode. Yeah. Again, this is another thing that you can get sharked if you decide to change things. You just, again, gotta be careful and hope that your opponent doesn't shark you there, at least in official events. I think at locals, people can, you know, get away with stuff, but not everyone's the same. So he will attack for a total of, let's see, 15, 17, that's 32, plus I think Star is 18. This is probably 4k damage here on board. If anything, maybe 4 to 5k. I don't care about doing the math right now. So let's see. Nicholas now looking through his extra deck. Does he have a play here? We see Jordan setting a card in the back row during his turn. So if it's nothing impactful, oh, okay. Nicholas is going to start his turn by targeting one of the dark attributes in Jordan's grave for the Magnamut. Jordan responds with Ghost Bell. Okay. You could argue that maybe he should have let it go. I don't know why they cut there, but okay. So now Jordan draws, and then I think the play is to make the duo drive. I mean, you kind of have to. Looks like in the standby phase though, Nick will go ahead and banish. Looks like the Sky Blaster. No, the DD Crow. Okay. And now Magnum Mud effect to search in the end phase. Now we're gonna see him overlay for the duo drive, and then the duo drive. Oh, he goes for detonator. Okay, interesting. Attaching rather the Sky Blaster. And now overlaying these two for. Wow. What's he got? Why are you reading Magnum Mud? I know you play during Cash Tira format and tier format. Okay. So now he goes for the Feral Imps effect to detach and search. This will go ahead and add him a copy of the Habakiri. And Nicholas scoops it up. Alright, congratulations to Jordan for winning round number 5. The next round is just one game. I don't know if they recorded it late, but I'll still commentate over it. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Have a nice day. Post editing RGB Fox here. I'm actually not gonna upload the final round. The final round, it was fine to watch. I don't think it was that important though to put in, because it really is just one game. So I'm just gonna avoid it for the time being. And we do have some new gameplay, so hopefully soon we can go ahead and upload some commentary of post JUSH format. Justice Hunters looks super exciting, so hopefully, you know, we'll be able to go ahead and get those matches on. Shout out to my boy Prince, and I guess shout out to his friend David who took the picture with him. Decided to use something for the commentary here. This was last year at Nationals in Austin, Texas. So yeah. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.